This is a quick introduction to the keyboard and the piano. I have in front of me a full-size keyboard. Full-size keyboard has 88 keys as well as a full-size piano. Our lowest note is A. Our highest note is C. Middle C is C4 or the fourth available C. So we have C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, and C8. Below C1, we'll count that as 0 plus the letter name. So one note below C1 is B0. Below that is B flat 0. Below that is A0. There are 12 distinct notes on the keyboard and they repeat. So if we start at middle C and we go to its octave, we have 12 distinct notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then it repeats. The white notes are given letter names. The black notes are letter names plus sharp or flat. We have 7 letter names. So let's start from A. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then it repeats. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so on, all the way up the keyboard. The black notes are given again the sharps and the flats. So let's start at middle C. If we go to this black note, this is C sharp. So sharp is up, flat is down. So this is C sharp because C is right before it. So this is C sharp and it's also D flat. This is D sharp, it's also E flat. This is F sharp and G flat. This is G sharp and A flat. This is A sharp and B flat. There are 7 different white notes and 5 different black notes. And the 7 white notes plus the 5 black notes equals 12 different notes or 12 unique notes. So you'll see our black notes are in a group of 2 and a group of 3, 2 and 3, and it repeats on the keyboard. This direction is up. This direction is down. So to the right on the keyboard is up, to the left is down. When we say up and down, we're speaking of higher and lower in pitch. So you'll see in this direction, we're going higher in pitch. So to the right, we went higher in pitch. To the left, we go lower in pitch. The next thing we need to know is the difference between a half step and a whole step. A half step is the next available note, either up or down. A whole step is you skip a note. So let's start at middle C. If we want to go up a half step, we'll go to the next available note, which is this black note here, which is C sharp. Let's go up a half step again, up a half step again. Let's go up a whole step, we'll skip this note. Let's go up a whole step, we skip this note. If we go down a half step, again, we're going to the left. We want to go down another half step. We want to go down another half step. If we want to go down a whole step, we'll skip this note here. Go down another whole step, we'll skip this note here. The next thing we need to know is our major scale. So the major scale has a formula of root, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So from our root, let's start at middle C. From our root, we'll go up a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. And that's no matter what key you start on. If we start on A as our root, we'll go from our root. Remember, it's root, whole step, half step, whole step, half step. Root, whole, half, whole, half. From there, we can build chords. So let's go back to middle C. So from here, what we'll do is we'll number. So we'll number our scale from 1 to 7. There are seven notes in a major scale. So let's start from, we'll start at our root. Our root is going to be our 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And you see these C's are the same. This C is the same as the C above. It's an octave above. But because the C is the same as C, it's the same, 1 is the same as 8. So we can count up to 7 notes of the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before it repeats. 8 is the same as 1. From there, we'll build our chords. So when we build a chord, we'll skip every other note in the chord. Every other note in the scale. We'll skip every other note in the scale. So I'm playing the 1, I skip the 2, the 3, I skip the 4, and the 5. This is a 1 chord in the key of C. C is our root. Our 2 chord, we'll do it again. We'll play every other note. We're playing the 2, the 4, and the 6. We skip the 3, and we skip the 5. Our 3 chord, see, we're doing the same pattern. We skip these 2 notes, the 4 and the 6. We're playing the 3, the 5, the 7 for the 3 chord. The 4 chord is the 4, the 6, and the 1. We skip the 5 and we skip the 7. The 5 chord is the 5, the 7, and the 2. The 6 chord is the 6, the 1, and the 3. The 7 chord is the 7, the 2, and the 4. Back to our 1 chord. 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5. We skip the 2 and we skip the 4. So this is called a triad. 3 notes is a triad. That's a simple chord is a triad. From there we can build on that, and we can build up to a 7th chord. Really we'll just continue stacking thirds. You see so between the 1 and the 3 is an interval of a third. An interval is the space in between notes. So between the 1 and the 3 is a third. Then stack it. So this is a major third between the 1 and the 3. Then we'll stack a minor third between the 3 and the 5, and then we'll stack another major third between the 5 and the 7. So when we're building chords, you'll see that it's alternating between a major third interval and a minor third interval, then a major third interval, and then again we can build it even further up. Now here's another minor third interval, major third interval, minor third interval, major third interval, minor third interval. So let's build it up to the 7 again. We have the 1, 3, 5, and the 7. So the 1 chord is a major 7th chord when we build it up to the 7. It's a major 7 chord. Our 2 chord is a minor 7 chord when we build it up to the 7. So when we're playing each chord of the scale, we'll use the root, and we're thinking 2 different ways. We're thinking in the key of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but we're also thinking in the key of whatever the root of the chord is. So the root of the chord, this is D. So this D major scale looks like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. So the 2 chord is a minor chord. So we flat the 3, here's the major third, flat the 3, play the 5, and here's the major 7, we flat the 7. The 2 chord is if you build it up to the 7, is a minor 7th chord. The 3 chord is another minor 7th chord. The 4 chord is a major 7th chord. The 5 chord is a diminished 7th, the 5 chord is a dominant 7th chord. The 6 chord is a minor 7th chord. The 7 chord is a half diminished chord. So we're playing thinking in the key of B, because B is our root for the 7th chord of C, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the key of C. That's the 7th note of the key of C. But in the key of B, let's move over here. The B major scale looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So 1, 2, 3, flat the 3, 4, flat, here's the 5, we flat the 5, and our 7, we flat the 7. So we have the 1, the flat 3, the flat 5, and the flat 7 for the 7th chord. And that's a half diminished chord. So let's go back over the chords real quick. Our 1 chord, let's just play just a regular triad for our chords. The 1 chord is a major chord. The 2 chord is a minor chord. The 3 chord is a minor chord. The 4 chord is a major chord. The 5 chord is a major chord. The 6 chord is a minor chord. The 7 chord is a diminished, as a triad, it's a diminished chord. When you build it up to the 7th, it's a half diminished chord. Back to the 1 chord, again, it's a major chord. If we play it up to the 7, so the 1 chord is a major 7th. The 2 chord is a minor 7th. The 3 chord is a minor 7th. The 4 chord is a major 7th. The 5 chord is a dominant 7. The 6 chord is a minor 7. The 7 chord is a half diminished 7. And the 1 chord again is a major 7. So no matter what key we're in, we can build a chord in this fashion. We're playing every other note in the scale. You can see we're skipping a note in between. So right now what I'm doing is I'm building up to the 9. So I'm playing the 1, the 3, the 5, the 7, and 9. So let me tell you, there are 7 different keys, there are 7 different notes in a major scale, but we can continue the count past 7. But 8 is going to be the same as 1. Let's show you. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is the same as 1. 9 is the same as 2. 10 is the same as 3. 11 is the same as 4. 12 is the same as 5. 13 is the same as 6. 14 is the same as 7. And 1. So technically, we don't call 7 14. We'll just call that 7 again. So when we're counting past 8, as we're building a chord, when we count past 8, it's because we're building an extension to our 7th chord. So let's start here. Playing our 1 in the key of C, our 3, our 5, our 7. So if we continue to build this chord, our 2 we're going to call the 9. Our 4 we're going to call the 11. And our 6 is going to be the 13. Now, a major chord, we usually don't play the 11, or the natural 4 will sharp it or omit it. So we might play that sharp 4 and the 11, or omit the 4. I said 11 when I meant 13. So let's play 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, which is the same as 2. 11, which is the same as 4. We'll sharp that, or we'll omit it, and we'll play the 13, which is the same as 6. So for the 1 chord, if we build it all the way out, the 1, the 3, the 5, the 7, the 9, let's omit the 11 and play the 13. For the 2 chord, we'll play, so this is the 2 chord all the way up to the 9th is a minor 9th. So we have the 1, we're using the 2 of C, the second note of C, we're going to make that our root. We're going to think of that as our root because we're thinking of the chord. So we're playing our root, we're going to call that 1. Our flat 3, because if we look at the D major scale, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So I'm playing the flat 3, I'm playing the 5, playing the flat 7, and the 9 of D. So I'm playing the 1, flat 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, let's go back. Our 1 chord is a major 9th chord. Our 2 chord is a minor 9th chord. Our 3 chord, we usually don't build it up to the 9th, so we'll drop that because the 3 and the 4, excuse me. The 3 and the 4 of C is, you see this it clashes and it doesn't sound pleasant. So we'll omit the 9 on the 3 chord. The 4 chord is a major 9. The 5 chord is a 9 chord because we call the chord with the flat 7. We have the 1, the 3, the 5, the flat 7, and the 9. In this instance, we'll call it a minor 9th chord. Excuse me, not a minor 9th chord. We'll call it a 9th chord. So this is G9, or yeah, G9. If it was G major 9, we would play the natural 7 of G. But because we're playing the flat 7, we're going to call it G9, and we'll talk about that in another video. The 6th chord is a minor 9th chord. The 7th chord, we usually don't build it to the 9 because again you have the clash. And then again, back to our 1 chord, which is a major 9th chord. The next thing you need to know is that the chord is still the same chord no matter what order of notes that we have, as long as the notes are the same. So we could play, let's play this major, so this C major 9 chord. We can move this 2 or the 9 down here and it still be a C major 9. Again, it doesn't matter which order you have the notes, it's still a major 9. We could take this 5 and put it here and it'll still be a major 9 chord, a C major 9. So no matter what order of notes, no matter what the order of the notes, as long as it's the same notes, it's the same chord. So let's just play a simple C major triad. I'm playing the 1, the 3, and the 5. I could put the 3 down here, and I could put the 5 way up here, and that would still be a C major chord, or it's still a C major triad. I just rearranged the order of notes, but I'm still playing. You see this 5, or this G is the same as this G here, which is the 5 of C. Right here, this E is the same as this E here. It's just an octave down, but because it's the same note, we're playing the same chord. Because we're playing the same notes, we're playing the same chords. And that is the introduction to the keyboard, what you can do from there is play your major scale in every key, which quickly it looks like this. Playing our major scale in every key. This is the key of C, the key of C sharp, and the key of D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, I know I'm moving fast, B flat, B, now we're back to C. So you need to play your scale, play the major scale in every key, and remember we'll use our formula. Start from the root, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And with that formula, you can build the major scale from anywhere on the keyboard. And then once we have that, once we have the formula and you remember the pattern, then you'll number the scale from 1 to 7. Then we'll play our chords, our diatonic chords. Diatonic means within the key. So we'll play our diatonic chords, our 1 chord, our 2 chord, 3 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, 7 chord. We'll play that in every key. From there, you'll play inversions, which I didn't mention. So here's an inversion in the key of C. We're playing the 1, the 3, and the 5. This is the root position. First inversion, we'll move this 1, or the C, we'll move it up an octave. This is the first inversion. So to invert is to flip, like flip upside down. So, and then so this is the first inversion. The second inversion, we'll move the E. So we'll move this E up an octave. Now I'm playing the 5, the 1, and the 3. This is the second inversion of C major. And then back to our root position, I move the 5 up an octave. We can do that with all the chords. So we can build it up to a 7 chord. This is C major 7. So C major 7, so we start with our root position. Our first inversion, we'll move the 1 up an octave. So I'm playing the 3, the 7, and the 1. This is first inversion. Second inversion, I move the 3 up an octave. I'm playing the 5, the 7, the 1, and the 3. The third inversion, we'll move the 5 up an octave. So I move the 5 up an octave here. So I'm playing the 7, the 1, the 3, and the 5. And then if I move the 7 up another octave, I'm back to root position. And we can do this with every chord. So again, what you want to do is learn the major scale in every key. Remember what the shape looks like. We'll number the scale from 1 to 7. We'll play our chords. Start with triads, simple triads. Then you can build it up from there. And we'll play inversions of each of those chords. And from there, you can play any song in the world.